Foot care tips for diabetics. On the off chance that you have diabetes, you are more inclined to foot problems ranging from generally minor bruises that don't mend legitimately to extreme conditions that may prompt removal. Uncontrolled diabetes can prompt nerve harm, flu and diseases, which add to genuine foot issues. Consuming, shivering or difficult feet, loss of affectability to warmth or frosty, changes in the shading or state of the feet, loss of hair on the legs, thickening and yellowing of the toenails, red spots, rankles, injuries, ulcers, skin contaminations, tainted corns or ingrown toenails. Here are the top foot care tips for diabetics. Number 1. Check your feet every day. Regardless of how sound your feet look, it is essential to yearly examine your feet day by day, including the tops, sides, soles, heels and the region between the toes. Indeed, even little wounds or rankles can turn out to be enormous issues if a contamination creates or they don't mend appropriately. Counsel your specialist promptly on the off chance that you find any injuries, redness, cuts, rankles or wounds. Number 2. Wash and dry properly. For appropriate foot mind, consistent washing and cleaning is an unquestionable requirement. This will help keep your feet free of germs and different polluting influences, which can generally prompt contamination. Wash your feet consistently in tepid water with gentle cleanser. Abstain from utilizing high-temp water and cruel cleansers, as they can harm your skin. After you are done washing your feet, dry them all together, particularly between the toes. At that point, to keep your skin delicate and smooth, rub a thin layer of skin moisturizer over the tops and bottoms of your feet, yet not between your toes. Number 3. Cut toenails straight across. Regardless of whether you have diabetes or not, generally cut your toenails straight over, sliced straight crosswise over to help counteract ingrown toenails. Utilize an emery board to smooth out the edges. Be mindful so as not to stop your toenails as well or into the corners. Try not to touch the fingernail skin. In the event that you can't see or achieve your feet because of visual trouble or nerve issues, ask a family member or a pediatrist to cut your toenails for you. Number 4. Don't go barefoot. Despite the fact that strolling shoeless has many advantages, individuals who have diabetes ought to dodge it. Never walk shoeless, particularly in the garden or on the shoreline, to keep away from cuts. Actually, when strolling outside, you should attempt to wear shoes with great scope. Not simply outside, you should abstain from strolling shoeless around the house as well, as it can bring about wounds that can get contaminated. Number 5. Get regular checkups. It is your specialist who can furnish you with the correct data and treatment in regards to foot issues and tips on the best way to deal with your feet. Your specialist ought to look at your feet at each visit and do an exhaustive foot exam once per year. Try not to postpone in making a meeting with your specialist. In the event that you see any issues, diabetes-related foot issues can compound rapidly, making them more hard to treat. Number 6. Increase blood supply. Poor blood dissemination can influence the blood supply to your feet. Because of decreased blood supply, even little cuts and injuries may. Set aside a long opportunity to recuperate. To keep a sufficient blood supply to your feet, taking an energetic stroll for 10 minutes each 2 to 3 hours is an unquestionable requirement. You could consume your skin without acknowledging it. Number 7. Control blood sugar level. Regardless of the amount you deal with your feet, every one of your endeavors will go futile if your glucose level is not under control. Thus, it is vital to keep your glucose level in your objective range. Truth be told, it is the most ideal approach to counteract diabetic entanglements and foot issues. For dealing with your diabetes, decide on general restorative exams, day-by-day observing of your glucose, standard exercise, eating an adjusted eating regimen, rich in products of the soil, etc.